Any electronic scooter is pretty easy to find. You pretty much open the app and it will show you the different locations of where you can pick the scooters up from. And sure enough, I was able to save some time, get to lunch, and get right back. So far, so good.
Right now, we have 4 different companies operating dockless scooter programs in Louisville. We have Spin, who just started last month. They have 150 scooters. Bolt started in July with 150. And then we also have Bird and Lime, who started last November. Each of them have 250 vehicles in their fleet and are in the process of applying for their full operating licenses, which could allow them to increase their fleet size. They're a nice option for that first mile, last mile, when you're using transit, or even in some cases when you have a shorter commute. They work in those situations as well. They're affordable, pretty convenient. You can almost find them anywhere within the downtown area.
It's unlocked.
The way that the deployment of the scooters works is the companies decide where to place them. And right now they've decided to place them downtown, in the Highlands, and near the University of Louisville. So those areas have a lot of ridership and a lot of rides between those areas. But if you look at the data outside of that triangle, you can see that there are more trips to and from the west of that area, so West Louisville, than there are to and from the east or the south of that area. What that shows to me is that there is a demand for these devices for everyone in the city.
Each of the operators has their own equity program where rides are available half off. If you can show some form of government assistance, you are eligible for these programs. Bird has even proposed providing free rides in their application for their full operating permit. The presence of the scooters has opened some more people's eyes to why we might need infrastructure improvements for light vehicles like bikes and scooters. Until we do that, though, there have been a large number of people who obviously prefer to ride them on the sidewalks. And in those areas that we've identified where that's more of a problem, like the Central Business District, we've actually gone and enforced speed restrictions. So even if they are operating on the sidewalk, they're operating at lower speeds. So it's safe for the users and the pedestrians as well.
I ride the scooter because many times it's faster than taking a car, especially when you account for things like parking garage. If I can instead ride a scooter to get from point A to point B, I can ride it, I get there faster, I can take a bike lane, it's easy.